Hey everybody, welcome to Steps and Stages from a different location. The studio is getting an upgrade, but as you know, I believe in consistency rather than perfection. So we're going to keep it moving no matter where we are. So this week I want to talk to you something similar to consistency and not looking for perfection, but integrity. And I want to talk to you about Chadwick Boseman, right? The passing has been impactful for so many people in so many different ways. And I know on this vlog, we don't usually talk about people, we talk about you and your growth, but I want to use him as an example of what it means to have gifts and talents that you use for the impact of others, but also what it means to pursue something even though it doesn't come to fruition quickly. So many of you have gifts and talents, and many of you have people in your lives who have shaped those gifts and talents. Some people have people in your lives who have told you that your gifts and talents weren't valuable. And no matter which end of the spectrum you may fall on, you have to remember that you can't take advice from people who have never done what you want to do. And sometimes in our lives, when we are listening to certain voices that have small minds or are dominated by fear of their own failure or ours, we have to be able to see those voices for who and what they are. And when I look at the life of Chadwick Boseman, what I see is someone who was shaped by many people and lived a life of integrity, even though he was pursuing a dream that sometimes did not come to fruition quickly. Auditions, not being cast for certain parts, and then fighting really to be his best self in all manifestations of his life. And then having that permeate to the people around him and to the masses, and being able to see that even in his sickness, even in his weakness, he was not wanting to fall from the goal and the dream that he was pursuing, which was far beyond acting and theater. So I want to check in with you this week about what are your gifts and are you using those gifts? And it doesn't mean that if you don't have a gift that's going to make a multi-million-dollar platform or that you're going to be an international movie star that you don't have a gift. We all have gifts, but sometimes we don't use them because we're trying to quantify them in the quotient of success that the world tells us is successful. Today, I could have given up. I could have said, oh, the studio's not ready. I just can't do Steps and Stages today. But that's not what I did. Today, I knew that I had something to say to you that might be a gift for many of you, or maybe just one of you. But that's the impact that we want to live through. I want to live my life poured out. When it's time for my life to end in this realm, I don't want to have any extra gifts in the back closet that I didn't hand to you. I don't want to have any extra accolades or extra thoughts or extra dreams that I didn't pursue. At the end of the day, at the end of this moment, at the end of our lives, the only thing we have is achievement, which is doing, or regret, which is not doing. Success and failure are not determined by the money we make or the people that we become surrounded by. It's about doing what's in our heart, listening to the small voice that is so true and so clear that we know exactly what step to take, when to take it, and why. It's about living our fullest potential, our fullest capacity, and our fullest truth. And that's what I want you to work on this week. Take a step from wherever you are, with whatever you have, with whatever you can do, and do it. If that means you know in your heart that you want to be a chef, buy a new cookbook. Look up some recipes on YouTube. Try something new. If it means you want to be an artist, do it. Take the step. Make something, create something, and share it with someone. That's what being an artist is. Bringing the intellect from the mind through the technology of the imagination and creating something beautiful for all of us to enjoy. So this week, I want you to really maximize your gifts, whatever that gift is. And don't quantify it or judge it by someone else's gift. You are your highest authority. You are in charge of your gifts and your talents. And I just want to encourage you this week to pour them out in any container that will hold them and make sure that you're living from your authentic truth. Hey, like it, share it, pass it on, but most of all, be clear about your gifts this week. Use them and make it work. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.